Good morning to all. I am Aslami from Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology, from Assistant Professor in IT Department. In this session, we are going to see about the concept of a loop in C programming. First of all, what is loop? Loop means it is a repetition, right? So it executes the code it several times whenever the condition will satisfies. So it executes the same code for multiple times. The loop have two types. First one is the pre-test loop and post-test loop. First, pre-test loop. What is pre-test loop means? First, the control expression is tested. If it is satisfied means it will execute the body of the statement. Otherwise, it left the loop. Post-test loop means first the body of the loop will be executed, then the control expression will be tested. For example, pre-test loop have for loop and while loop, and post-test loop have do while loop. First is the for loop. It comes under the pre-test loop. It executes the for loop statements. The set of statements will be executed repeatedly until the condition is false. For syntax is for initialization, condition 1 and increment or decrement process. First one, initialization, is the expression 1. Condition is the expression 2 statement. Then increment or decrement process is the expression 3 statements. Then open bracket, body of the statement will be executed. Here expression 1 is the optional, then expression 2 and expression 3 is the condition for their for loop. Let's see an example for their for loop. Example is sum of 5 positive integer numbers. First, include their header files and void main functions, and variables are I and sum in the data type integer. Here sum equal to 0, value can be initialized. Okay, then printf the numbers are. Here for loop, first expression is the I equal to 1, then I less than or equal to 5, then third expression is I increment process. Here body of the loop in for loop is sum equal to sum plus I, right? Okay, now let's see the how it will be executed. First of all, for I equal to I value is 1, right? Then I condition will be tested, 1 less than or equal to 5, right? So condition will be true. So then body of the loop will be executed. What is the body of the loop? Sum equal to sum plus I, right? So sum value equal to 0, 0 plus I value is 1, right? So S is sum equal to 1. We can store the value in sum. So again the process will be executed. Now increment process will be executed. I value will be incremented. Now I value is 2, right? So you again check their conditions. I equal to 2, then I less than or equal to 5. I value is currently true. So 2 less than or equal to 5. Its condition will be true, right? So sum equal to sum plus 5. Already sum equal to 1. So sum plus I. 1 plus 2. Sum equal to 3. So this process will be executed until the condition will be satisfied. Here is the output of the previous example. Finally, we got the answer 15. Next one is the while loop. It is also comes under the pre-test loop. First, the condition will be tested, then the body of the loop will be executed. Right? Here is the syntax: while of condition, then body of the loop. Here is the example for the while loop. As usual, header files are included, void main. Then I value will be declared for 1. Then in while condition statement is the I less than or less than 4. Then in printf I value, then increment process, right? Then now we will check how it will be worked. What I value is 1 less than 4 here. Then I value will be printed for first 1. Then I value will be incremented 2. Then 2 less than or equal to 4. Then next printed the value 2. Then again 3. Then next I value will be 4. Then condition will be checked. 4 less than or equal to, less than 4. It will be false. So get out of this loop. Here is the output for the while loop. 1, 2 and 3. The next one is the do while loop. It comes under the post test loop. In do while loop, first the body of the loop will be executed, then the condition will be checked, right? Okay, first in do while loop, the body of the loop executed. Suppose if the condition will be false, at least one time the body of the loop will be executed. This is the process of the do while. Here is the syntax do and body of the loop and while, and this is the condition. Here is the example for the do while. Header files, void main, I declaration, then printf, then I equal to 1, value can be initialized. Then do. In do loop, printf I statement will be first printed. First statement is I equal to 1, right? So it will printed for first 1. Then I incremented. Then check their condition in here. I incremented, then take the condition 2. 2 less than 4. Again goes to the do loop, it printed 2. Then increment process will be executed. Then condition 3 less than 4. Again it will be printed for 3, right? Then increment 4. 4 less than 4. Condition will be checked. It's false. So it will void up the loop. So here is the example for the do while loop. The outputs are the 1, 2 and 3. Okay, let's summarize this session. We had seen that pretest loop and posttest loop. In pretest loop have for loop and while loop. In posttest loop have do while loop. In pretest, first the condition will be tested and then the body of the loop will be executed. In posttest loop, the body of the loop will be tested and then the condition will be tested. Right. Thank you.